welcome to EJH Bridge Cars. So a couple of weeks ago I bought a new pair of Air Shears because my old ones finally broke. I had them about 25 years, so I can't complain. So I got them at Harbor Freight. It's the Chief brand, and they're professional pistol grip Air Shears, which is that. So let's take a look at it. So here they are. It's basically aluminum body, and I'm sure some of this is steel. I put this swivel connector on the airline just because it's when you're using these, it's a lot easier if you can twist around a bit instead of dragging the line. Also came from Harbor Freight, not very expensive. So these are part number CH18, A for Adam, S for Sam. Supposed to be 5,000 strokes a minute, variable speed trigger, replaceable heavy-duty shears, ergonomic grip for reduced fatigue. So compared to my old one, the old one was either on or off. So this is variable. That's really pretty nice. It's a little more heavy duty, very similar in design, but the fit and finish on it is a bit better. Of course, it was significantly more expensive. This was about $60. When I was at Harbor Freight buying these, they had a set that were very similar to the one that set I had, which they seemed to be on clearance, and they were like $14.95. So they probably sold for about $20, $25 brand new. So I've used them for a couple of weeks now. New steel, old steel. They're very nice. They certainly have more torque than the old ones because the blades are all new and sharp, so that is nice. The variable speed is very nice. And it just seems to cut a bit easier. I noticed that this thing makes a curly cue, and that comes out a lot tighter, and it doesn't seem to bind as often. So we got a little bit of steel I need to cut today, so I thought I'd let you see me working on that. So let's get set up. This is the shape I'm going to need for my rear floor section. So we just put it in here. I'm basically going to cut out a square here, and then we'll do this bit after. It's just easier to deal with curves when you not hauling around 6 feet of metal. You see, that's going pretty well. I'm not using this on full speed. It says it cuts 160 inches a minute, which is just over 13 feet. So that's pretty good. Let's see if we can get this going full speed here. You can see that's pretty fast. It's faster than I really want to go. And you can see this is the curls that it pulls up. It says it uses 4 CFM, which is not very bad, and considering that you don't use this continually, I'd be surprised if you run this even in production cutting 50% of the time. So let's see how it does on this corner. That's a bit tighter than it wants to turn, but that's a pretty tight curve. I'm certainly not having any trouble with the light radius on the beginning of this circle. There we go. I just sort of lifted it up at an angle, and it's going around that corner. So that's pretty impressive. Well, there it is. I cut it out in what, 30 seconds, 40 seconds? It's maybe a minute of video time, but I've been talking, so you can see it. It's not quite as neat going around the corner. You can see the sort of chatter mark when I had that tilted up, but that's a pretty tight radius. So really pretty good. So I mean, I was really happy with my old shears, but these are definitely much nicer. There's no doubt. I suppose it'll just depend on how much budget you have. So like I say, these were about $60. The closeout sale on the old ones, I think it was $14.97 to be honest. But I decided to splurge and spend a bit more. So there you go. Chief Professional Grip Air Shears, 5,000 S per minute. I guess that's slices per minute. 90 psi max. The warnings, the exhaust is out the back of the handle, so it doesn't particularly blow up in your face or anything. And you can also, if you need to, loosen this bolt, which is the clamp, and then it will rotate around the head, so you could have it like that if you were in, like cutting on the inside of a barrel or something. I hope you enjoyed that. I've been very happy with these. Don't forget to like, comment, join, share, comment, and anything else you'd like to do. And we'll see you next time.